Hey friends! Today I'm opening my Christmas presents. I hope everyone has been having a lovely holiday. Today I wanted to jump on real quick and take a look at the decks that I am adding to my collection in the form of presents. So let me move some of these out of the way and we'll get started. So, every year I like to get myself a little something. And this year I decided that I was gonna get more than one. And I found this cute little deck at TJ Maxx, of all places. And I was very curious about it. I don't even know if it's a card deck. We're about to get into it and find out, but it was curious to me because it says little deck of abuelita, which means grandma. Abuelita wisdom. And it says 100 cards of abuelaisms. So I'm curious. I can't wait to get in here. Right off the bat, I see the dominoes in the corner. This looks like, I don't know, a little compact. I remember my grandma always carried a compact on her, and she was always putting stuff on her cheeks. Oh my Lord. And then a family photo, and of course, the coladora. So that's for making coffee. Let's see. So it comes with a little book, a mini guide. This is really cool. And we see Mother Mary over here. It's so neat. All right. Oh, this is interesting. Table of contents. Oh, I'm excited to get into this. Okay, so let me see how I go about opening this. I don't want to break the box or my nails. Okay. All right. So these are the card backs. All right. And then it looks like each card has a little saying. And I'm just gonna look through a few of these. So it's in Spanglish, half English, half Spanish. This is really cool, but it has a lot of the little sayings or expressions that a grandmother would say. Guiding principles of cleaning. This is so cool. And then here, the cleaning supplies checklist. That is so funny. Cleaning advice. There's a lot of cleaning advice. Oh, my mom used to say this all the time. This too. Oh my goodness gracious. There's a lot of cleaning advice. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Decor tips. All right, so is it in sections? Makeup and beauty products. This is hilarious. Okay. Pond's moisturizer, mascara, Chanel No. 5 perfume, hot curlers, baby powder, bottles of lotion, and baby oil. Yeah, that sounds about right. This is so funny. Advice for the haters. I like that there's little expressions. I might separate the cards out. Cold remedies. I love that. How do you, oh my goodness. This is not a lie, people. How to use Vicks Vapor Rub. I guarantee you go to any Puerto Rican person's household, you're going to find a bottle of Vicks Vapor Rub, and it's going to be used for everything. It cures everything. That's hilarious. Oh, how to get rid. Look at that. Chamomile, peppermint, ginger tea for sickness. That is so funny. Oh, the lyrics. This is a song. Sana, sana, colita de rana, si no te sana hoy, sanará mañana. Oh my God. This feels very much, it is a Spanish deck, but it feels very, very Puerto Rican-y. Oh my gosh, go-to recipes. Love that. New Year's Eve. Oh my gosh, New Year's Eve traditions. All right. So I have heard of this before. Eating the 12 grapes within the first 12 seconds of the new year. This will bring you good fortune. Also, make a wish for every grape that you eat. It's about being optimistic about what you want to bring into the new year. So don't forget to make a wish. I love that. And then there's Christmas traditions, holidays. Oh my gosh, how to make coquito. This is awesome. I made coquito for the first time in a very long time. I made it this year for the holidays. It's like a Puerto Rican eggnog made with coconut. That's amazing. Ooh, sangria. Look at that. I didn't know that it would have so many cool things. True friend checklist. I love that. Advice on parenting, friendship, how to prepare for a baby. Where was this deck 20 years ago? I love this. The Serenity Prayer. Love that. Relationship, dating tip, self-love. Ooh, that's good. Self-care. This doesn't miss a beat. Look, a partner's test. This is so neat. Date night ideas. Favorite love song. Aww. Suavecito. Oh my gosh. It's human to be sad, but also human to be resilient. This is very cool. Look, dealing with rude people. This is so cool. Oh my, I must have said that 1,000 times. I'm sorry. I love this. I'd never heard of this. I just saw it and it felt right. So I grabbed it. On failure and on passion. I love this. I can't wait to spend more time with this and figure out how to best use it. It's really cool. It's very thick. This is very thin, you know, cardstock. So definitely I would want to take very good care of it. And then the guidebook, I mean, it doesn't have information on every single card. But it just has little tidbits. I love this and I can't wait to get into it. I'm gonna set that aside and move on. Let's see. Oh, I wanted this deck so badly. This is Tarn Ellis Earth Woman Tarot. This is not a new deck, but I have been following this artist on Instagram for a while, and I always loved her art, and I always thought to myself, gosh, I wish she made a tarot deck. She would be so amazing. And then I found out that she made a tarot deck. This is really cool. Let me see. This is unlike any other box that I have with the top opening, so I like that. Of course, little guidebook. All right, no photos, but you know what you need. Information on each of the cards. Oh, this Los Scarabeo? It must be because it has in different languages. Okay. So how much of this Seven of Pentacles? Okay. So this much is in English. That's not bad if you think about it. All right. So let me move this over. Actually, I'll put this over here. And then mm, all right. So little like informational card backs. I have heard that this cardstock is delicious. Title card. And it feels, oh my gosh, this feels can you hear that? Oh, I love that. All right. This is so pretty. You know, obviously I already knew of her art, and I wanted to add this to my collection, but I think what I love is the fact that there's no faces. I love the way that she does the character's hair, and I particularly love, of course, all of the colors. I feel like this was the only card that I looked at that I was just like, meh. Um, you know, it's just your regular wheel, no none of her special artwork. But, you know, just one card out of the deck, not bad at all. It's just so beautiful. The colors and the art. It looks to be full of diverse people. I see different ages represented as well. And being a brown girl, right? Being a brown girl, I get so excited when I see brown people represented in decks. And I love it. And I didn't think that that would matter to me as much when I first started on my journey, but now it does. I love it. There's certain decks that I feel like, oh my God, she looks like me. I look like her. So I love that. These are so, so pretty. This is going to be, I feel like, an excellent reader. It looks very RWS. See, I love this. I didn't have this growing up. Both my grandmothers either lived far. I did not meet both of my grandfathers, passed away before I was born. And I spent limited time with grandmothers because they lived in Puerto Rico and they would come sometimes to visit. I definitely had my preferences, and I definitely wish that I had had more time with my father's mother. But it didn't work out that way. But I have been told many times that she watches over me in spirit form, and that gives me great comfort. Ooh, love this. Right? Not just the figure with the swords and the two others walking away, but these three butterflies add a little something different to that interpretation. Oh, these are so beautiful. I cannot wait to use this deck. It's gorgeous, and this cardstock is amazing. And it has a border. I don't mind it though. Like, it's not in the way. I don't know. I love how it's done. So yeah, I'm very, very happy about this one. I always thought this would be the very first deck that I would add into my collection when I was ready to start introducing new decks. Um, but it's okay. It's okay. It comes when you're ready for it, right? I really like this box, but you have to be careful because if you grab boxes, by the top, they could spill out. But super, super cool. Okay, so that's the Earth Woman Tarot by Tarn Ellis. And if you don't follow her on Instagram, please do, because her artwork is amazing. All right, next one. This is a deck I purchased with a very specific purpose. So, so beautiful. This is Seeds from the Sacred Feminine. It's a little bit different than the decks that I would normally pick up. And I'll share why. This deck is a very nurturing deck, and I don't have a well, that's not true. I do have like a I don't call it like a self-care, but it's more of like a very nurturing deck. I don't know, this one just feels special. So let me tell you that this deck, the reason that I wanted this was because just a few weeks ago I was doing an unboxing of my Wee Moon calendar. And I had added this to my tools. I consider this a tool, and I had added it because I felt like it had a lot of great information. Obviously it talks about astrology. So if you're a beginner like I am, I find this to be very, very helpful. So it gives me information on the eclipses. It talks about the fact that 2025 is the year of the snake. And then it, kind of explains all about astrology, tarot. It talks about the planets, and it also has gorgeous, gorgeous artwork and beautiful poems. And then when I was going through the book, I came to this image and I just fell in love with this. This is called Weaving Harmonies, and the artist is Lee Marie Dorian. And I just loved it. And then after that video came out, one of my good friends reached out to me and said, they have a deck. And I was like, what? So that's how this deck has come to be. Same artist. Same artist. So I'll set the book aside. Oh, look, this also has, but the top is connected. All right. So let's see the booklet, and okay, it doesn't look like they are numbered, so I'll figure out how to best find the information. Let me get this out of the way. These are the card backs. Now, of course, this is not my favorite, right? I don't like it when there's words on the back of the card packs. I much rather see like, something, not this. So, but that's okay because I wanted this. I wanted this. So it's just glorious artwork with affirming messages. And I don't, besides my little Bob Ross deck, which is um, more like inspirational, I guess, little quotes, little pick me ups. I don't have anything like this. And then this artwork was just so amazing. And then the colors, I just love this. And it resonated with me. I didn't really have to take a lot of time after reading. Let's see, I think it was in November. Yes, in November, I read Braiding Sweetgrass, and there was stories in there about the strawberries. So I love being able to make the connections, right? Talk to Mother Earth. I love this. Oh, they're little mermaids. Reminders, right? Take a deep breath. It's such a unique art style that when I saw it, I felt like I needed it. And I'm looking forward to reading into the booklet to kind of um, learn more. Gosh, that's so pretty. I'm going to set this aside for a minute. Yeah, because the native people, they had the most incredible connection to the land, to nature, Mother Nature, to plants and animals. And I love this. And oh, so good. I just finished reading Seed Keeper and it was amazing. So now that I have been taking a little bit of time to learn a little bit more about the history here, I can make all the connections. And that to me is the most interesting part, the most fascinating part. Um, I just, oh, this has been such a cool part of my journey to do this. It's been the neatest thing ever. I like the sisterhood here. Hug somebody. It's beautiful. And these are awesome reminders. Sometimes we just need to hear these messages. Um, not only am I drawn to the artwork, but it's so unique and so bright and colorful. I feel like it would be impossible to pull out this deck and not immediately feel energized. It's incredible. I love it. And so, of course, I wanted to get the deck because I was inspired by the artist. This wasn't the only, there's a couple of her pieces in this journal, but I wanted to get it. Notice this card here, Quest for New Vision. I plan to pair this with my Vision Quest. I'm so excited to work with these two decks together. So I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. Now, this I received right before Christmas. This was a gift from my very dear friend, all the way from France. And I am very excited to have it because she had it, but it didn't connect, right? She didn't click with it. And when she found out that I had an interest, she decided to send it my way. So I'm very excited to play with both of these. And then the last one here, I will open this one. Let's see. All right. So, all right. This is gonna feel crazy. And I'm actually gonna film a full video on this one, but this deck, I have been watching this for quite some time. And I wanted this in my collection. This is the Make Playing cards. Believe it or not, I decided to get the expanded edition, which is 160 cards. So I will do a separate video for this, but I wanted to just kind of share on this particular deck, the creator made these available on Make Playing cards. And something that she did that I thought was amazing was she made it possible for whoever was making the purchase to go in and make edits if they wanted to. Now, this creator actually has a few decks, right? She has a couple of Mary Oracle decks, and then she had this one. This is a cemetery deck, which, I mean, I've always been drawn to cemeteries. I find them extremely peaceful and relaxing and full of beautiful art and stories. And this deck is very slippery. It's linen. This is my first time with a linen deck from Make Playing Cards. But what she did that I thought was cool was she allowed us the opportunity to go in, and if there was a keyword on the card that didn't resonate with you, you could go in and edit. You could go in and change the key words. And so that's what I did. I went through, it took me 2 days. I went through the entire deck. I moved keywords around, I added keywords, I changed keywords, and it was an amazing process. And then I changed the font and the location of the keywords on the cards because I wanted a font that you could see more clearly. Now, there is some color in this deck, but a lot of them are black and white. So I wanted something that stood out a little bit more. Oh, and it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And I thought to myself, I don't even know why. Why are you getting the expanded? Why do you need 160 cards? I don't know, because I need it. Because I need it. That's why. So it's gorgeous. I can't wait to go through this. I'm not sure how I'm gonna work with this, but actually, because I am who I am, I took all of the keywords, put it into a spreadsheet, divided them out, and it turned out that it was actually quite balanced. This deck has quite a few positive, a few shadow cards, and then a few neutral cards, and it's pretty balanced the way that it's set up right now. So I'm not sure, actually there's enough cards here that if I wanted to break it up into 3 decks, I could probably do that. But this was probably the closest I've ever come to working on making a deck my own. It was so much fun, but also painful, right? It's not an easy it gives you full appreciation for what it's like for creators when they put their babies out there into the universe. So yeah, respect all the way around. And my cute little Abuelita Wisdom deck, which I cannot wait to get into. So there you have it. This was my Christmas gift to self. Like I said, I usually do just one deck, but this year I was a little generous with myself. Um, and I'm very, very happy with the selections and the intention behind all of these. I always say it's not about, there's not a special number out there of the number of decks that, anyone should have. It's about the intention behind the deck and how you're going to use the deck. So I'm um, very excited to step into the new year with these decks and get to learn with them. And yeah, because I see it that way. I do feel like each deck teaches me something new. And that's the reason why I love to have a diverse collection. But I also have decks that make me feel a certain kind of way. And that's so, so important. So yeah, very, very happy. I didn't want to take up too much time. I just wanted to show you real quick what I had coming in to the collection, and I look forward to doing some deeper dives into some of these and letting you take a look. But for now, thank you so, so much. I appreciate you all, and I hope that you have a lovely New Year's, stepping into nothing but blessings and all of the best. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.